You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and we're on a game called Serpent Stones. I just wanted to start off by saying this is not a gameplay video. If you want a gameplay video and to learn more about the game in regards to all the little technical details, go to Dangermoose Entertainment, check in the description. We'll have a link to their gameplay stuff there. I'm just going to give you an overview and show you the game and all the pieces. And I will start off by saying, really cool box, okay? So let me flip this down. So it's ages, you can see it here, 5+. It's a 30-minute game for 2 players. And then let me give you the back here. So this is the back of the box. Gives you a little story byline here and shows you a little sneak peek at what the game board looks like and some of the cards. So I'm going to do that next. But I want to read a little bit here. It says, based on a mysterious, rediscovered 600-year-old Aztec board game, Serpent Stones is a fast-paced, head-to-head card battle pitting opposing warrior priests in ritual combat on the Serpent Stones battlefield. Sound pretty exciting? And you get the 24 by 30 game board, 6 acrylic chips, 72 base game cards, 8 End of the Fifth Sun expansion cards, and 4 Wall of Skulls tiles. Wow, that's a lot in this box, but you'll see why and what kind of game board. It's pretty neat. It's a cloth game board. So let me do this here and just open the game for you. Now, it is open because, oh, cool, check that out. Even on the inside box bottom is artwork. Because I actually played it, and I wanted to kind of get a feel for it. So here's the game board. Here is the instructions. This is everything that you get in the box. This has the expansion set. See that? Pretty neat. Now that hasn't been opened yet, so we'll do that for the first time. Here, I'll tell you what. Let me get everything out of the plastic here because it's all just laid out, and we'll go from there, and I'll show you all the pieces. I'm all set. Here's a top-down view of the game board. As you can see, it's a nice large game board, and it's cloth. I didn't actually do any ironing to this, but maybe if I was going to play an intense battle, I would iron it all out to make it as smooth and flat as possible. And then the cards came. I took them all out and sorted them down here. This is not where they go. They're going to go in the draw pile once they're all shuffled and ready. But they came in a nice little box. Just wanted to show you that. And then our little stone tokens, which are these, each came in its own plastic bag, which was kind of neat to protect them. So now that the cards are sorted out, I can kind of show you. We have the warrior cards, and we have the Nawali cards. These are the attack cards. We have the Teotl god cards, and the ones on the end, if you get these, are extra cards, so you can draw an extra card from the pile. See that? Neat graphics on these. Let me show you a few more. So these are the god cards. Now these are sacrifice cards, and they're going to go in your sacrifice stones, which are on the sides. Here, let me show you the instruction booklet. A nice instruction booklet came with that, and it gives you all the basic layout of the game, information on all the cards and what all the movements do. See, so I don't really go into this much detail, so there you go. Now you know what they do. And then you can read here the 5 types of Teotl cards. All right, so that's all there for you. And then the game board. Well, this is your battlefield. And then your battlefield is where you're going to be laying your warrior cards down to move your serpent, right? Because it looks like a serpent as you're working your way through the battlefield to collect the tokens. Now this person here, the Jaguar warrior, as you can see, little burnt orange color here matches this, as opposed to the eagle warrior, which is a brighter yellow, which matches that. That's your starting warrior card, but you can use other warrior cards in your serpent, so it doesn't really matter which color you're using as long as you're going in the correct direction. Here, let me get this out of the way. This is the expansion set, so I'll show you that later in the video. Okay, so back to the board layout. Now this is your temple row. Okay, so there's a temple row for the eagle and a temple row for the jaguars, and this is your sacrifice stone over here for that player and sacrifice for this player. And again, here's where you put your captured tokens. All right, so let me get the cards off the game board here. Now again, this is not gameplay, and I'll show you more detail on all the cards later on, because this is all about detail, showing you what it looks like. All right, so again, this is your draw, discard. Okay, so now they're all off the game board. well, almost off the game board. There you go. So I'll put some on the draw pile, but so you can kind of see what this is looking like. And then your return pile is going to be like this, with cards that have been returned here or used depending on the card. Because basically you're working your way to capture the token. So this guy just needs one more to win this game. And then so when they meet in the middle and they're finally going to have an encounter in battle, that's when you start throwing out your attack cards that'll do different things. This will grab it. So this guy, if he's throwing this card, he's just now grabbed it off and taken it away. So that's kind of the game. You're battling back and forth with all your different attack cards, and then you're also using your god cards, your sacrifice cards, to do other little intricate things in the battle. Now they say it's pretty quick, about a half hour to win all three, and I would say that's pretty close. We did play the game. It was fun. It was really fun to kind of battle and use strategy to see how you're going to win. So let me do this. Let me clean this all up and then show you a little more detail on everything else. All right, here's all the cards laid out nicely. You've got your warrior cards, your attack cards up here. You've got your god cards. You have the extra card, and then you have your Serpent Stone tokens, okay? So now remember, this whole thing is building a Serpent of Warriors. Now you don't have to throw your color warrior down every time. You're starting and determining who's the yellow and who's the orange side, but you can actually throw your orange warrior down if you have it in your hand, because you're just building your serpent to go this way, so your battlefield is moving this way. And that's what the cool flip cards do. They switch it around. So that's why the color of the warrior card is not important in regards to when you're in the battle. So let me show you those a little bit more there. So again, on the attack cards, there's different ones here, and they each represent a different kind of attack. So what you're looking for is this left corner here. See it? Okay, so each one does a different thing. Now, I'm not here to show you each one because you're going to get the game, right? And you're going to look at those instructions or watch the video, and you will see how each attack card does. But you can kind of get an idea that swaps and moves things around. I think you get it. But when you're throwing those cards down, you're pulling your warrior off, your opponent's warrior off the game, and now you become either switching or turning your arrows the other way, or totally blocking or taking off their warrior card. So that's pretty much the component pieces. Nice close-up look here. And now the backs of all the cards are this nice cool black, fades to gray, pretty neat. All well done for Serpent Stones. Now let me clear this off and show you this expansion pack. See what that looks like. So this is what the expansion pack looks like. So you're getting extra cards here. There's two different new attack cards here, the Butterfly Capture and the Eagle Strike. And then there's a Stop Sacrifice, a Move Warrior card, and this Skull Wall, which is based off of these probably. And you're going to actually put your Skull Wall down, which looks like something's not going to be able to cross that path. Pretty neat little additions to the battlefield. So that is that. What I think I'm going to do now is take all the cards off and just do a little bit of the game board close up so you can kind of see what that looks like, the different design and artwork on there. Really cool stuff, and then we'll end the video after that. All right, hang on. Here is the Serpent Stones logo in the corner, and you can kind of see how this warrior sign here, or this Aztec sign, goes through this whole section here. Pretty neat. So here is your temple row. This one is the Jaguar temple row. You see how the orange matches the orange here. So you're starting your card here and building your warrior serpent up the board this way towards your opponent. Just to the right of your temple stone area is your sacrifice stone area, and just above that is where you're putting your tokens as you win each battle. So here's a shot of the battlefield now, and both warrior tribes are about to make contact here, and now the battle begins. So there you go. That was an overview of the game, basic gameplay, showing you all the different cards, the expansion set, the game board. So I hope you got a good idea what's involved with the game and how cool the pieces are and how fun it's going to be to battle. So this is Serpent Stones. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, check out the description if you want to learn more about it, learn how the game is played, and then also find out where to buy it. So thanks for watching. It's really appreciated. Later. If you want to find this item, click the link in the description area below the video. You can also watch more videos in this series by clicking here. Thanks for watching. And always remember, if you see a lucky penny, pick it up.